What's up, alchemist? The messages are messaging, so we're going to get right into this collective message. It is strong Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries energy, and Libra energy that was coming through. And it's a heavy focus on friendship, work relationship. There's a relationship here where there's one person that is pouring into the other, being very supportive and thinking that this person is an ally, a friend, and they are not. We're going to get more into that. I got just so many messages that came up in the meditation. And then once I get through with the channeled messages, we'll tinker with the astro dice and I got the archetype deck out today. But I want to first just touch on some things to let you know whether or not this collective message is for you. In the meditation for this reading, something else that came up is either you or the other person that we're going to be talking about in this collective has a fairly significant large tattoo on the left side of their back, or they have a significant scar on the left side of their back, or specifically dealing with back pain on the left side of the back, the middle area. The person that we're going to be talking about, for one, this person, you guys have already been feeling conflicted and you've been ignoring it. You've been making excuses. You've been thinking you're paranoid because of previous friendship, relationship, coworker dynamic that recently fell apart. So for many of you all, you just had a falling out with a friend that you're no longer speaking to, or a coworker. I am not getting romantic for this. These are platonic relationships, a business relationship, something where you fell out with one person, and this person that you've started to build more of a bond with, you're not even admitting, for some of you, that you're attempting to use them to put a band-aid on a bullet hole, which is this other relationship that recently fell apart. And so the other person I'm talking about in this new connection, it's not necessarily a new connection, but the friendship, the relationship, you guys have been talking a lot more in the past few months. This person may be on the promiscuous side or talk about sex a lot. Also, another thing that was coming up, one person has very thin lips and the other person has more luscious lips between the two of you all. The person that we're talking about could have red hair or switch up their hair color a lot or wear a lot of different wigs. You don't even know, but this is connected to an identity issue that this person is having. Some of you all own a nail salon or do nails, or you're an esthetician. And this person that you've been building this connection with, may be a client. This is a coworker relationship. You may have recently come over from a new department or vice versa. And also, you or that person will have a gap or are bow leg. Wow. Okay, fine. Specifically one bow leg. It could be bow leg or you could have one bow leg. Wow. So, okay, one more. And a birthmark on your face. If you felt drawn to this reading, there still may be messages here for you if none of those apply. So there were a couple of scenarios that came up for me when this message was coming in. And one of them that stood out for me was this nail salon. The owner and the women there that were doing nails, they were so friendly. It was great service. I was like, okay, this is my new nail salon. It was a family-run business for the most part, and the mother was like the receptionist. And everyone's energy was great except for the mom. The mom had this nasty energy. Bottom line is, without even going all into details about that, the mother was intentionally sabotaging the daughter's business. And the daughter doesn't know me well enough to care about my opinion, right? Or for me to tell her that, hey, your mom is jealous of your success, your business. She resents working for you. This is not the warm and fuzzy family run business. She doesn't see it the way you see it. That came up in this message. This was one of the things that came up. So for some of you all, this is a family member. It's hurtful, because you totally have good intentions and no ill feelings towards them, and you're trying to be supportive in what it is that they want to do, and you don't even realize when your sales drop for that month, when you're losing subscribers on your channel, or when all these unexpected expenses are coming out of nowhere, it is because of the evil eye that this person has on you, or whatever you want to call it. Their energy is taking away from what you're doing. And it's not even their fault. Like, for those who have already been listening to my readings, you know that I do my best to give it to you straight, no chaser, and not sugarcoat. And I try to make this feel like I'm talking directly to you. And so the bottom line is, if I'm giving you messages that are going to actually help you, I need to be straight up with you and simply say it's on you, because you're just not listening to yourself. You're not listening to the messages that the signs that God or your guides or whatever you believe in are trying to show you. You're making all the excuses in the world for this person, and not even like, I'm going to give you a good guide to know if this person is what you're ignoring, like what I'm saying they are, right? If after you talk to this person, you feel tired, you don't have as much energy, mentally you're not as upbeat as you were before you hung out with them or talked to them, that is a confirmation right there. Like, okay, if you're a real friend or a real sister or brother to someone and they're going through something, okay, you may allow a person to do that occasionally. But if this is a repeat thing whenever you're around this person or talk to them, that is your sign right there. The other thing that came up, there are two other scenarios that came up. So that's the family one. Stay with me. One of the reasons some of you all can't see this person's true intentions is because you're too busy enjoying them stroking your ego. And this is what they hide behind. They hide behind love bombing you, showering you with compliments, saying how, oh, I wish, I wish I had the courage to step out and have my own business, or I wish I was confident enough to have my own YouTube channel, or I wish, I had a job like yours, or, I haven't gotten a promotion and I don't know when, or I hate my job. I wish I had a job that I loved, and you know what, but you're such a go-getter, or, you have that charm, you know how to talk to people, or you have a degree, you're so skilled, you're so good at this. Like, they do that a lot. And some of you all are eating that up with a big old Kool-Aid spoon. And because of that, you're not able to see that that's the smoke and mirrors that they're giving you, so you can't see their true intentions. So I'm gonna give you a perfect example. There's this person I know. They have their own business, great energy, loving, giving person, and they have this other person that it started out as envy, but it has leveled up to pure jealousy. And this person is so blinded by how the other person, the jealous person, love bombs them, that they don't even see the sneaky stuff that they're doing behind their back. And because this person is such a good person, the person that doesn't see it, like, I try to gently bring it to their attention. And before I could even get to the big stuff that this person has said, I was building up to that, and every example I was giving her, she was just swatting it away. Oh well, yeah, she told me that. Oh well, yeah, I knew that. Like, and so before I could even get to the stuff that I knew she wasn't okay with her saying, I was like, you know what? Let me mind my business, because she doesn't want to know. So I'm not here to force anything on you. This lets me know that she's seeing these things and she's just ignoring it. Like she's pushing it to the back of her mind, because I feel like both of them were looking for friendship, and it's what do they call it? A karmic bond. Yeah, I want to say karmic bond or whatever. But I feel like both of them were looking for friendship, and this person again is the jealous person is like feeling a void for her in an unhealthy way. Like I remember this person insinuated that the good person I'm telling you about in this scenario, she insinuated that she was in the closet, that she was either gay or bisexual and in the closet. And I knew, because of the other person's beliefs, that she wouldn't have wanted that person outing her. Like, I mean, if you're not out, then who wants someone outing you? Now, here's the thing. Even though I think if that is the case, you should be comfortable with who you are and be out. But a real friend wouldn't be secretly outing you. And if she's not bi or gay or gay, if she's not bisexual or gay, then it's even worse, because you're insinuating that, and that's not what it is. But I'm saying that to say, which, by the way, yes, some of you all, this person may not be out, or you may not be out, or you may be bisexual and not open about it. Oh, and the other person may be a stay-at-home mom or currently unemployed. And then the third scenario. The third one was, some of you all are influencers, and this is someone else that's in a similar lane or the same lane as you all, and you all are promoting their page, you're promoting their channel. And one of the ways that you know that this is not a healthy connection, this is not a real friend, this is not someone that you really should be fraternizing with, is your belief system is not in alignment with theirs. There are certain things that they're into that you decided were not for you. You may have dabbled in that in the past, but in your current belief system, you decided, hey, that's not good for me. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not doing that. This other person may be into witchcraft, and you may say, hey, that's not for me. And now you're kind of entertaining getting back into it because of this person. These are red flags all over the place that you're just ignoring. Like, how does this person get to make you change your belief system and your commitments to yourself? You're changing commitments to yourself for this person. If you said, hey, I don't believe in this, I'm not into that, and someone comes in that is into that, like, that's a red flag. That's not a reason to now change your belief system and get back into it. Like, if you are promoting this, if you started promoting this person on your platforms, on your social media pages, you may have noticed that your subscriber count went down or your followers went down. And that is because this person they want your spot. They want your spot. That is, you know what? That is the main message in this collective. And it's the first time that I'm getting a major chill. This chill is building up. Oh my God. It was a slow chill, and it's built up to a massive chill over my back. This person wants your spot. Like, your God, your guys, whatever you believe in, they are showing you all these red flags. I'm getting more massive chills, and you are not listening. This is for those who this is for, you know. Like, the whole thing in reference to your belief system is enough right there. If you and God had an understanding, or whoever you believe in had hey, this is what I feel is in alignment with me, the biggest red flag is that this person is not in alignment with your beliefs. Some of you all, have a mother on the other side. She is sending this person that is trying to sabotage you through it. She is over there kicking her behind. Cause her, if this person's car recently broke down, if you heard something about them getting a flat tire or having a problem with their car, that is confirmation. Yes, it's that person. Whew, I could channel all day on this, but instead I'm going to get into these cards. You know what? I did have some more stuff that I wrote down though. Hold on. I think I mentioned that you may own a nail salon. Oh, you know something else I wanted to touch on? Another reason why you're drawn to this person is because you're able to dance in your shadow with this person. And what I mean by that is the things that you like. For example, if you're really into celebrity gossip and you know that's low vibrational, if we're sitting up listening to someone else gossip, we're attracting gossip about us. If you're into like listening to like murder mysteries and stuff like that, which listen, if I like true crime stories and stuff like that, you know, they're entertaining for me too. Like I'm one of those, I used to watch those shows and now I really try to resist them because let's just be real, they're incredibly low vibrational. You are tapping into energies where people were murdered. You know, so you know better. You know that stuff isn't good for you. But every once in a while, you may stick your toe in it because you enjoy watching it. But now with this person, you're really dabbling into those dark forms of entertainment that you normally would resist. And you get to sit up and chat on the phone with them about it and talk about it. You know, just low vibrational stuff that you have elevated above and they are pulling you back down. Come on now. All right, two more things I want to mention really quick before I get into the cards and what's in this box. For one, you may have a good relationship with your family or your parents or your sibling and they don't have a good relationship with their siblings or they don't have a good relationship with the mom or something like that. There's a lot of polarizing or I should say polar opposite type energy between the two of you. This is one of the ways that you know this is the person that you think it is. And then the other thing was you may have heard from other people where this person has taken jabs at you and then they try to clean it up as if they're speaking from a place of concern. So let me try to give an example. They may say, yeah, you know, such and such, referring to you, is really struggling financially. Their business is going under. I don't know how long they're going to be able to stay afloat. You know, they are over there really struggling. It's so sad, and I just really want them to get. I want to help them any way I can. You know, they're saying it like they're this person that's so concerned, but the truth of the matter is, I'm just gonna call it soft gossip, for lack of a better term. If I think of something fancier, I'll say it, but we're gonna call it soft gossip. You know, or like sneak diss gossip, you know, where like they're coming off like they're concerned, but the truth of the matter is, oh my goodness, they are enjoying watching you struggle. I'm getting a chill from that. Okay, so what am I, you know what, I'm going to get into these archetype cards so we can talk more about this person. Who is this person? Oh, look at that. Okay, we're going to take it. So what came up is healer. Ooh. What came up is healer. And what I'm hearing is, remember I said you guys are polar opposites? Like like one person will have a business and be an entrepreneur and the other one is a stay-at-home mom or unemployed. Okay, the same thing here. So for you, you guys are this healer card in the upright. And this other person is the healer card in reverse. So this other person takes advantage of people in need. You know, they may see you struggling or may see you having self-esteem issues, and they take advantage of that. Where on your end, you're pouring into this person and trying to help them and thinking, oh, this would be so great if they did get their business off the ground, if their YouTube channel did blow up, if they did get promoted to my department, that would be great. So that's your mindset and how you're trying to help this person. But on the other end, they are just relishing, enjoying your struggles, attempting to create struggles for you, for some of you all. Do I want to pull anything else from here? Because I really feel like that's it right there. I don't even feel like I need to pull another card on that. And I don't want this collective message to be too long. And listen, I'm not big on heavy negative readings, but I do know that sometimes these readings are necessary for us to continue to grow, evolve, step in our light, follow our calling, do what it is we're supposed to be here doing. You know, you could be in a funk or depression and not know that it's from this person pulling on your energy. You're seeing you know what? For someone here, you have stepped it up on like your social media platform, whether that's YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Like you're pouring more into your channel or your social media platform. And instead of you getting more followers and subscribers, you're losing subscribers. And it is directly connected. This is for someone that is promoting this other person on their platform. It is directly connected to you shaking your pom-poms for this person on your platform that actually wants your spot. And you're gradually giving it to them. Those subscribers you're losing, they're gaining. They're gaining the subscribers you're losing. I'm getting a chill from that. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh, what's that fell out? Let's see. Fur baby. Interesting. So may have a pet. It could go either way, but the first thing I heard was the negative person. They have a pet. And if you pay attention to the way they treat their pet, that's another telltale sign of who they really are. Yeah. Like their pet might need to go to the vet and they're sitting up spending money on things that like luxury items, but not giving their pet the care they need. Oh, see, I just went straight in to grab this for some reason, so I'm grabbing it. Like I didn't even realize what this was, but I just instantly went to grab it for some reason out of this box. And it says bad habits. Okay, so that goes back to what I was saying about like the true crime shows and gossip, specifically celebrity gossip I'm hearing. You will notice that the bad habits that you've worked through or been making progress on, this person is pulling you back on. For some of you all, I'm hearing poor eating habits. You may have started eating better, losing weight, better energy, and then all of a sudden this person always wants to go out and eat at the worst places. Or you come over their house and they're ordering trash when you're trying to stay on track. For some of you all, you recently just finished a detox or a fast. And then you go and hang out with this person or you go to their house and the first thing that's being redeposited into your system is garbage food. These are all confirmations that this person is, they're not for you. And so I want to get to, because I also understand why you guys have been like not being really honest with yourself about this person. Ooh, for some of you all, it's a couple of people. And I'm seeing why, and so I want to give you some comforting messages to let you know you don't have to accept this. And the connections that you're desiring, that you want, they're coming in. Hold on. You know, was very interesting to me. I am not a belcher, but when I've been doing these readings, the belches, the burps are coming in. And I was listening to another reader that was like, confirmation burp or belch or something she said. And I was like, okay, is that a thing? So I guess, yeah, some of you all, this is multiple people. It's multiple people, and you have to take, if it's multiple people, come on, what's the common denominator? You. You're allowing it. So you have to ask yourself, what do you want more? Do you want these goals, these things that you desire? Do you want them to come in that much faster? Or do you want them to continue to be delayed by allowing, I don't even want to say the word and creep anybody out, but these, let's just say these negative energies, if you're going to keep letting them in, they're going to keep holding up your manifestations, keep holding up your desires, keep slowing down, holding up you getting that house you want. For some of you all, you're looking for a house and everything you want is out of your price range. That's because of them. They do not want to see you have that win. So now you're either going to end up settling and getting a house that is going to have you under financial strain, which they would love to see, or you're not going to get the house at all. Get rid of them. In order for the things you want to come in, you have to make room for them. And this person is definitely a block, or these people. So I did have some positive messages in reference to this reading. One of the things that came up in the meditation was how you're going to know these are real friends, these are true allies, that you have good people in your corner, is the positive things that you enjoy doing. You could talk about or do with these people for hours. If you like talking about spirituality, if you like walking, if you like working out, if you like traveling, if you like talking about personal growth, if you're an Audible junkie and you have all these, like myself, and you have all these self-development, spiritual books and stuff that you listen to or read, and this person enjoys those things too, these are confirmations of good energies in your space. These are confirmations of good people. These are confirmations of people that it's okay to connect with. But do not cheat yourself of all the work that you've done. Like, you have been really working on yourself. You know, you have your setbacks, but you dust yourself off, get back up, get back on the train, keep working on you. It is not fair to have this person come in and rob you of any of your progress. So, give me some positive messages to close out with the collective on. One of the things that you're going to see that's going to be very obvious is when you cut this person off, and I don't care what that looks like for you. Rather, you just start making excuses for not hanging with them, or you're a person like myself that'll straight up tell you, I've cut you off, or I'll just ghost you. Like, it all depends. If the person, it depends on whether the person is worthy or not of me giving or of me notifying them that, hey, you've been cut off. Or if I feel like it, you know. Now, some people like to just start making excuses for why they can't hang out or why they've been too busy and let the person gradually fade to the background. I don't care how you do it. I just want you to get it done. And here's why. Because the moment you distance yourself from this person, you are going to see the floodgates open. You are going to see all these signs of how things are manifesting for you. For those of you who are looking for a house, you may have applied for some type of stipend or something. You're going to start, or you may hear about one when you cut this person off. You're going to start seeing houses that are in your price range. For those of you that have been stressed out at work, or you're trying to go for some type of promotion, that opportunity is going to come up, or the stress from work is going to start to dissolve. For those of you who have social media platforms, you're going to see your followers, your subscribers start to build. You're not going to have all these challenges and delays with getting your content out there. These are some of the positive things when you remove this person. That's going to be confirmation of what it is that you already know. The other thing I want to tell you all is that, man, people are the good ones, well, and the bad ones sitting in the background watching, they're impressed with your transformation. They're either impressed with your transformation or they're sitting in the background wondering, what are you doing? What are you up to? And when you do step out, there's some people that are going to be, what is it called? Licking their wounds, licking their chops. And then there are some people that have been waiting to see you step out that are going to reach out to you. And those are going to be the healthy connections that are worthy of you, that you deserve. But you have to move and act like you deserve these things. And settling for these type of people is for one, you're definitely not attracting healthy relationships. And two, you're not saying to the universe that I am worthy of better relationships, better connections, supportive connections. Having friends that, ooh, like, do I want to say that? Like, you're gonna have more people around you that are financially stable, that have money, that can travel with you. You know, these things are going to be coming in for you as well. You're not going to have to settle for the people that you choose to travel with and do certain things with, but you have to make room for these people, okay? If these messages resonated, the easiest way to tell me thank you and give me a pom-pom shake is to like, comment, subscribe. It helps get the video out there to other people, get the algorithming, and it's encouragement for me to continue to deliver these messages for you all. Like, these messages were coming in so heavy, and I like paused what I needed to get done to drop this, because I'm also trying to push myself as well. So yes, give me a thank you by liking, subscribing, commenting. Let me know what connected for you, and I will see you all on the next reading.